Good morning. Here I am in Jeannie's world again. It's a good place to be. I love my life. But history kind of repeats itself. I went to get my upper GI yesterday. I tell you, I remember many times going for the upper and lower GI and the waiting and the anticipation, and everything was so boring, so I don't know, you just didn't like it. But yesterday I got to my GI. I got into my room. I just kind of snuggled down into my bed and waited for them to do the things they do and do my little cat nap. The air conditioner was just right, and I was so very comfortable. And then when they put me to sleep, it, I had no nervous tension whatsoever. Been there, done that, wasn't anything new. And when I woke up, my first thoughts was, I am so blessed. I am so lucky. And I am. There's no doubt about it. I am blessed and I am lucky. Love my nose bandage. Um, anyway, back in 2010, my husband died from cancer. And I was thinking to myself, cancer is so easy to get and goes so fast. It just snatches our loved ones right from us. Empties our pocketbooks too, because it's big business. So I went looking for cancer. Didn't find it, but I found Barrett's esophagus, which is a precursor to cancer. And it seemed like within 6 months, I was no longer cancer free. And they had an experimental program going on. And so I did the experimental program, and my cancer was cured. I got to keep my esophagus. Everything was good. I really didn't suffer at all. So when I go to the doctor yesterday, I'm sitting down and all my relaxation pleasures, I'm reading my discharge papers for my EGD. It says short segment Barrett's esophagus. Well, I don't know what short segment means. I looked it up, but I haven't found it yet. And they biopsied it. Then it said grade C, reflux and erosion, esophagus, I don't know if I pronounced that right, with no bleeding. Well, I really don't remember having acid reflux for a long time. But I do know I don't have a gallbladder, and I can have problems with my bile, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, bile. That's what my gallbladder doesn't take care of anymore. And then I have the hiatal hernia. I knew that. It says 2 to 3 centimeters sliding. I don't really know what that means. And erosive gastritis. That's biopsied. And normal examine I don't know how to say that word. DUODENUM. And that was biopsy too. Well, I think I've heard these words before. I heard them in 2010. I know Dr. Black was my doctor, and he did not have any bedside manner whatsoever. And when I first went in there and he diagnosed me with Barrett's, he says, it's a very miserable death. I mean, he was really rude about the way he went talking to me about Barrett's esophagus. And there, I Googled Barrett's esophagus and all that came up cancer, 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 cancer. Well, I've kicked this cancer. I kicked the esophagus cancer before. If I get cancer now, I'll kick it again. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay, I lie a little bit. It bothers me. It bothers me, but I'm really not worried about it. Because I have to my advantage things that I did not have before. I got my Kagan water machine. He gives me pH water from 2.5 to 11. So I can drink all the alkaline water I need to make my body alkaline. I drink very weak coffee, I don't even know if you can tell. So the point of me drinking coffee, I don't know. It says don't drink coffee. But I don't think my coffee makes that much difference. It's 10 o'clock already. So having my water, and I'm in a better economic status than I was in 2010. 2010, my husband died, left me nothing because his children got to fight over his life insurance, so he canceled it. That's one way of getting rid of an argument. Just get rid of the argument point. But I survived anyway, and I loved the man just the same, and I don't question his decision that he made. That's for my ear right there. I can't get a Band-Aid to stick on that quarter-size cut. So I put some petroleum jelly. Don't like petroleum jelly in my body. But it's the Neosporin. So hold that there for a little while, and then I'll throw it away because it's kind of itchy. And I can't put a Band-Aid or anything because of my hair. Sorry about that. But got my water, got a better economical situation for myself so I can afford to buy food that I need. And I got an excellent insurance policy. And I have my patches. And the patches, I explained it yesterday, but I didn't explain it too good. So I'll probably have to explain it again. When I get on script, I get really nervous, and then I ramble, and then I mess everything up. But, okay, the biopsies haven't came in. I have to go on the doctor on the 29th, so that'll be a further report on my status of my health then. And then in 3 months, I'm not sure exactly when because I haven't scheduled it, I do another upper GI. They gave me the acid medicine, which is not good for you. They say you're making too much acid. Everything I read say you're not making enough acid. But I'm going to take the pill for 3 months and 3 months only. Because if it'll heal my esophagus, I'm there. So I have a better attitude. So that makes the most important thing about dealing with cancer is a good attitude. Now, I don't know if I have cancer, but I know it's trying to come into my body if it hasn't already. And I say to the cancer, you are not welcome. So I got my patches and I got my water. I got my attitude. And even when I feel depressed, I'm going to smile because that is my best medicine. And my ulcer is gone. I can't remember what they said happened to my ulcer, but my ulcer is gone. So I got all these really nice gross pictures to look at. I'll figure that out. But anyway, y'all, that is the status of my doctor's appointment yesterday. Continue your prayers, and I'll see you later. God bless. Like, share, and subscribe.